Pre-crisis levels in 6 years' time. Lucy Kafanov reports now from Athens.
Well, they've come here by the thousands. Teachers, lawyers, doctors, and public sector workers. They've gathered here in Athens to voice their fury with the government's austerity measures that they say put both their lives and livelihoods at risk. Now, this demonstration is part of a week of mass strikes against job layoffs and salary cuts, something the government says it has to do in order to rein in spending and to please international lenders. Thousands of teachers had walked off the job on Monday, with some schools and universities still shut across the country. Doctors and hospital workers joined in on Tuesday. Now they're protesting plans to merge hospitals and to cut down public spending. And now civil servants are entering the fray, with some of the largest public sector unions out here in full force. Now the people who have gathered here are angry that the government is planning to move workers into other jobs or to fire them. In fact, as many as 25,000 by the end of the year. Now this is in exchange for the next installment of Greece's much-needed rescue loans. But while the public sector is widely seen as bloated and inefficient, workers here say that across-the-board cuts simply aren't the answer. Let's listen to what some of them had to say in their own words.
We fight for our lives, for their children, for their future, for all these things.
Free education or free water or the right to work, which are main issues of democracy, are at stake now.
The last 3 years, we have not only lost our wages, our working rights, but we also lost democracy and freedom in this country.
Now, despite 240 billion euros in bailouts, this country has seen 6 consecutive years of recession, a shrinking economy, and unemployment nearing 30%. 2 out of 3 young people can't find work, and at 64%, youth unemployment in Greece is the highest on the continent. Now, a third bailout may soon be on the way, but will that money help? Greek debt stands at 305 billion euros, which is 160% of its GDP. And the consequences for the people here have been devastating. A new report came out that shows that suicides had nearly doubled in the first 4 years of the financial crisis. Meanwhile, right-wing groups have tapped into the economic frustration. Attacks against immigrants have been on the rise, and the radical Golden Dawn Party is now poised to become the country's 3rd largest political force. For the people gathered here today, the crisis has taken a harsh toll. Many here say they're simply tired of austerity, tired of feeling like they're the ones paying for mistakes made by the government and banks. If austerity is the cost of sticking with the euro, it seems that fewer and fewer Greeks are willing to pay that price. Reporting from Athens for RT, I'm Lucy Kafanov.